World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I am your host, Steph Vicente. The Israeli military has stated it has begun the preliminary actions of a planned ground offensive to capture and occupy all of Gaza City and already has a hold on its outskirts. According to a BBC report, troops were already operating in the Zaytun and Jabalia areas to lay the groundwork for the offensive. It is noted that Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz had already approved the move, which will be put to the Security Cabinet later this week. About 60,000 reservists are being called up for the beginning of September to free up active duty personnel for the operation. In other news overseas, Israel has given final approval for a settlement project that would effectively cut off the occupied West Bank from East Jerusalem and divide the territory in two. The BBC reported that construction in the E1 area has been frozen for 2 decades amid fierce international opposition. It is noted that critics have warned the move would put an end to hopes for a viable contiguous Palestinian state. The move follows declarations by a growing number of countries of their intention to recognize a Palestinian state, which Israel has denounced. And finally, at least 600 employees of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, in the United States are receiving permanent termination notices following a recent court decision that protected some CDC employees from layoffs but not others. Al Jazeera reported that the notices went out this week and many people have not yet received them. That is according to the American Federation of Government Employees, or AFGE, which represents more than 2,000 dues-paying members at CDC. It could be recalled that the CDC played a crucial role in gathering data and setting health policy during the COVID-19 pandemic. The terminations come months after Department of Health and Human Services, or HHS, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announced efforts to let go of 20,000 employees, downsizing the department by more than 20%. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.